Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today is the 48th day of Avyakti blessings. Now we will listen from Moini Didi.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
आज का वरदान है
Today's blessing is,
असली संस्कारों को
may you constantly be cheerful.
अपने असली
May you
संस्कारों को
constantly be cheerful
सदा हर्षित रहने
by
वाले
your original sanskars emerging
ज्ञान स्वरूप भाव
and become an embodiment of knowledge.
बिल्कुल भी हर्षित रहो
Yesterday also Baba was sharing about
का तरीका
being
क्या है
cheerful and have a divine smile.
ठीक लगेगा ना
If you just smile like that, it will be very lokic and it will be from body consciousness. No, they look at each other and they smile, and that has body consciousness.
उसके लिए
One, we should have a natural smile, and for that, our original sanskars that has to be emerged.
ज्ञान का
The children who
होकर
churn
उसका स्वरूप
knowledge
बनते हैं
and become embodiments of it.
कोई भी बात सोची जाती है
Whatever you
चेहरे पर आ
think,
जाती है कोई भी
that will be visible
किसी के
on the
बारे में
face.
है कोई
Even if it's
पास्ट में
about
है
someone, about
सिमरन
the
करते करते
past,
जो बात
the moment you remember
वो
it,
स्वरूप बन
think
जाता
of
है
it. We become an embodiment of that.
जो बच्चे ज्ञान का
The
सिमरन
children
कर
who churn
उसका स्वरूप
knowledge
बनते
and
हैं
become embodiments of it are
सदा
always
हर्षित रहते हैं
cheerful.
तो बाबा कहते हैं
To
सदा
Baba
हर्षित
saying,
रहना
to be
ये
constantly cheerful
ब्राह्मण का
is the original
संस्कार है
sanskar of Brahmin life.
दिव्य गुण अपनी
Divine virtues are your own property,
और
and
अवगुण माया की
defects are Maya's property,
क्योंकि अवगुण संग रोग में
because
आ जाते हैं
you have accumulated those by being influenced by bad company. Now turn your back on that. Stay in your position of an almighty authority, and you will always be cheerful.
कोई भी आश्रय व व्यर्थ
No devilish or wasteful sanskars
सामने आने की हिम्मत
will
नहीं
have,
करेंगे
no devilish or wasteful sanskars will have the
कोई भी
courage
समस्या
to come in front of you.
सामने आने की हिम्मत भी ना करे
So they will not have even the courage to come in front of you.
स्लोगन है
Slogan is,
संपूर्णता का लक्ष्य सामने रखो
keep the aim of perfection in front of you, and
तो संकल्प में भी
no
संकट
attractions will
आकर्षण
be able
नहीं
to
कर
pull you
सकता
even in your thoughts.
संपूर्णता का लक्ष्य
Keep the
सामने
aim
रखो
of perfection
संकल्प
in
में
front
भी
of you,
आकर्षण
and no
नहीं
attractions will be able to
कर
pull you
सकता
even in your thoughts.
तो संस्कार बनाने हैं कि मिटाने हैं कि परिवर्तन करने हैं
So, do we have to create sanskars, finish sanskars?
चाहिए
What the sanskars that I need?
से वो स्थिति बना के
By creating that
जो
awareness,
वो मन
we
की स्थिति
create our
बनाकर
state of the mind.
सोचना बोलना
So, our
देखना
thinking,
करना
seeing,
संबंध संपर्क बनाना वो
thinking,
संस्कार बनते
and
हैं
coming into interactions, when you bring all of
फिर
that
जैसे
in
वो
every
स्थिति
level,
बनेगी
it becomes our sanskars. As soon as the awareness
तो जो मन
comes,
की स्थिति है
as is the state of the mind,
शांति प्रेम
whether it's
की
that of
सुख
peace,
की
love,
शांति
happiness, bliss, based
तो
on the
उससे
state of the mind, when
संकल्प
when these thoughts first emerge,
तो वो स्वरूप में आएगा
that is visible, that becomes an embodiment. Suppose if there's something stuck in the mind, no matter what you do, it is visible on the face. Because whatever you think, oh, this had happened, he had done like that, suddenly, why did this thing happen? We're thinking all of these things. As soon as the thought emerges, the feelings emerge on the face. No matter how much you try, it will be visible. Instantly, it is visible that, and it is known that something is not right inside. Just as when the physical body is not well, you get to know. No matter how much you try, that the pain should not be visible on the face, but even slightly, a trace of that is visible on the face. So, what Baba said, the originals and the eternal sanskars, the original form and the eternal form. I keep saying, and anything happens, I keep reminding myself, what is the eternal form? Full stop. If there is anything to think, then I think. Otherwise, full stop. So the eternal form is that of the seed stage, incorporeal stage, that of a point stage. As if we come to a zero or into a neutral stage. And that is also a soul conscious stage. While we're doing action, how many times, if anything happens, when Baba says, come into the essence, come into the seed stage, Baba uses many words, come into the incorporeal stage. The awareness of the eternal form will make us cheerful. And when the face is cheerful, that only happens when a state of your mind. Baba said yesterday as well, if anybody is in pain, your divine smile will take away, will finish someone else's pain. And when we are cheerful and when we are light, and even if you say just 2 words, not just it has an impact, but the other person also receives power and strength from it. This is true service. Whatever situation comes, sometimes storm comes, sometimes upheaval, sometimes it's something from internally. What do we do? What should we do? Go to your original form, go to your incorporeal form, get into your seed stage. So Brahma Baba always stayed cheerful. Just think about it. Not even one day that his cheerful or the smile reduced. Think if it had reduced, what would happen in the entire yajna? If anything happened, they would just see Baba's face, say, oh, everything will be all right. Victory is our birthright. And beautiful thoughts emerge. But if Baba's face changed a little, that of worry or feeling or of sadness, so many things must be happening. So when people talk, it can go. We can go into expansion, but when we stay in our self-respect, when we stay in our stage, the incorporeal stage, in the eternal form, then, and when we keep doing this, it'll become our sanskar. Otherwise, if one or the other strong sanskar is visible, if the state of the mind goes up and down, it's visible on the state, on the service, on the people who will live with next to each other. If we constantly stay cheerful, all the sevadaris, the entire yajna, whoever is staying with us, We can always make them light. They can be worry-free and they can also stay light. So at the current time, whatever seva is there and whatever is necessary we do, no one should become heavy and worry. No one should remember anything of that of sorrow. From that can only happen from our stage. Yes, we are just instrument. Everyone is instrument, isn't it? Someone might be calling, someone might be listening, someone might be. You'll be surprised. You're answering on the telephone, and the person on the other side can also feel it. One time I had gone somewhere. Whenever I'm worried, I just call Harmony House, and when she speaks, all my worry gets gone, get disappeared. So I asked who was it, give me her name. We had receptionists turn after turn. They make a schedule. And that sister is very positive. She's always churning knowledge. Whoever calls, the way she would answer people, they would feel very comforted. So even without seeing, even just by the tone of our voice, we get to know what is the state of the mind. So we all are sevadharis, we are all instruments, we are all Baba's children. So let's make our sanskar that of cheerfulness, constantly be cheerful. And this is Baba's blessing. All we have to do is to pay attention. So I say, even at traffic control, practice it. So you will feel very good. You will experience a lot of comfort and happiness in turn, and you will become an obedient child of Baba, that you did it. It's not that you just heard, but you also did it. Baba said, and we did. Om Shanti.